well, that's actually one of the quickest I actually loaded into the game. Let me check a little Discord message I just now got. Okay, I'll get that to him later. Okay, just got a little work message.
I hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Let me go ahead and go to my stream. But yeah, when I'm back after my doctor's appointment, a few little errands I had to run. Assuming it will actually load my stream playback. There we go. So not seeing the video playback. Okay. Just want to make sure they're all loaded. Also, we're going to swap out to the better pet. I did kind of rush to get you the other day, but there is one pet that is clearly superior, and we will get them out. That's right, it's the Sealy. I have a couple of different things to do today. Want to do all of my like weekly bosses probably today. Do them like right quick. Use some fragile resin on that. Of course, do the dailies. Then do probably one run through of all the hangout events I have unlocked. Besides Noelle, because I already did one of hers. I'll get the other ones like off later. Just kind of do one of them, just like a natural run of each. And then maybe start on, I'm thinking of Ganyu's like adventure story thing, their special story quest. Let's see, defeat all opponents. I have taken Rosaria off of this team, though I do still want to farm up some points with her. Oh boy, further over here, I thought we were doing that place again. Interesting, two right here. But swapped her out for, oh gosh, what's his name? Xingyan, I think. Xingyan. Assuming she's still in the team, I need to actually check what my roster is. I did swap them around to do some other stuff. I think it might be Catching. Yeah, Catching's on right now, which I'll use her for a little bit. Actually, let's just be honest here. There's probably going to be a shield Mitachill or whatever they call it down there, so I probably need the fire character.
Let's jam.
And I do actually like her, so that does help. Let me go ahead and grab all of these. I like how you can headshot the plant. Just go ahead and quickly kill this plant, then we'll move on down there. But yeah, I think the update made me more excited for this update than I was expecting to be. It's still not like I guess the best event wise. I don't know. Although some of the the small events seem kind of interesting. Maybe some of them are bigger than I might be expecting them to be. Ooh, I need to definitely grab this stuff. But the big stuff of the what you call it, like the housing. I feel like I don't even want to call it housing because it feels like it's more than that. Like housing, I feel like would refer to a house, not building like 3 separate villages, and like all of the collecting and everything related to that. We'll go over here and smash these things first. Like that to me looks like the big stuff. That is what will, I think, be really interesting. Probably sink a bunch of time into that. It'll be at least something kind of fun to grind out, especially if you can play some NPCs. I don't know if you can do that or not. I know I saw there was some kind of little thing about saying this was like created in co-op, so like you wouldn't actually have all these people here or not like this. I think it said this feature, excuse me, is still in development, so I don't know what all that exactly means in regards to like will we have something like this? Like, it'd be cool if you could stick all of your other characters that you have like collected or whatever over the course of the game and have them kind of like standing around, make them rooms and stuff. Like you can make like massive houses and everything. Like it honestly looks very fun, interesting. Like it's a big system. It's not no small thing. You gonna take your meat? Thank you. It is not gonna be something like one done. That's not like building a house or making a house, decorating or whatever would be small. But I thought it was gonna be like a house, not here's a whole series of houses in these different like landscapes. Like the you can build it on the ocean and everything like that, coastline, floating islands, and then like kind of mountainy like this, or what feels like that more like to me. Has this kind of like similar feel. Oh well, I guess probably I'd even say that first one is very different than the other stuff. The mountains one feels very like leeway, and then you have some floating islands which just seem kind of interesting. So like overall, I'm just like pretty pumped by it. Let me go ahead and move to you. Go ahead and... Okay, I really thought that was one of those blow-up barrels. But so yeah, like, so interesting variety there. Like you're gonna have a mixture of like medieval style houses and like more leeway Chinese style like temples. There, whether the version of like castle structures are. So some very interesting stuff there, which I'm honestly really kind of looking forward to. I'm more interested in probably doing the medieval, more like European style, because I like that one more myself. Although I hope we might have some other ones like they're doing the Japanese region at some point soon-ish, or at least soon enough that they're teasing it now. So like that, I'm really excited for. Maybe we'll have like some more Japanese style buildings added in. I think I like that a little bit more than the Chinese. I'm more weeb like that. But so I'm kind of looking forward to some of those things. That's really kind of the biggest thing to me, is that looks fun. So like I could see myself playing that for a while, actually wanting to upgrade stuff. Like that can keep me busy even if the events don't really interest me as much as I would like them to. There's definitely no like, oh gosh, was that Falling Skies event with Mona and Official? Like that one was top of the line for me. Let's go ahead and burn you alive. Maybe we go ahead and sizzle you. But so like, it's nothing too big there. Maybe some of them are bigger than they look. The one where you get buffs from doing stuff, I really have to see how that works. But that one doesn't look the most interesting to me, honestly. Though the fights might be kind of interesting. Those like that Hypnostasis Symphony thing, but with like regular enemies, and you get some different battles like that. And the like enemies are actually different, so it's not just like the cubes again. I know they changed them up slightly between each one, but it's still kind of like samey. At least like every couple of days, there was really no difference to me. So yeah, there's not like that wasn't the greatest, but this one like this gonna be lots of different enemies each day, which I'm super pumped about. Oh yeah, we already kind of wrecked your face. Let's go ahead and drop this. But so yes, pretty good. I'll be that Jester as soon as I finish this fight. But like that one's not the most interesting. I need to hear a little bit more about that. I also don't know how long it's gonna last. It was just, I guess the weird thing to me, I saw the thing about the buffs. I'm like, okay, that's kind of interesting. How is that going to be an event? Like, hey, you use the buffs now, but what's the purpose of buffing yourself if we're just doing the like standard content this whole time? There's really no reason to ever like buff yourself. I mean, it might be nice if that's always active. I can go over there and maybe fight the Oceanid with some buffs on or something. That could be kind of fun, but otherwise there was like no real reason for me to do that. So I'm glad they added something else to that. Still like need to see a little bit more of it though. The other one where it was like the Misty Gardens or Chambers or something, that one seemed fairly interesting. That layout of dungeons sound like it might be kind of interesting. Just wonder if they have like enough time for it, just so I don't want to be like you have to do this kind of like 3 days to do it in or something. I want it to be like you can actually have some time to do it, because it sounds like it might actually be kind of interesting. The thing when you go speak to the Hilichurls actually does sound pretty fun. A little small, light thing, kind of interesting. I think there was like one other one or two other ones, but they were just like also kind of a little bit smaller. But some of them seem kind of interesting. Okay, let's see. Hey Jester, think of the brick notes. It's interesting. The event store is sad. I hate to remove Major K from it. Some of the bundles are kind of interesting. If I had the disposable income, I might would pick up some of them. And then like some are kind of tempting, but like the I showed you, I did a little bit of streaming of that earlier. I thought the Gorewell ones were kind of interesting, but I need 75 towels to level up Gorewell, so I'd have to buy 2 things of Gorewell to get the next level, and then it wouldn't get me. I'd be about halfway to the next star or whatever. So there's lots of like, it doesn't really help me that much. So it's like I'm just in the bad situation for that one to actually appeal to me, because I can't just like buy it and get her, even though that would work for lots of other people. Where did my metal go? Here we go. I didn't fall over here. Fell further down. Let's see if I can find that. But so like some of those things I thought was kind of interesting, and the like 135 Hank towels for $20. I mean, I'm almost really tempted to pick that one up. Out of all of them, that one's probably going to be the one I would pick up the most. I don't know if I'm going to be spending like that. I have to really check my disposable income right now, though. Also going to be kind of moving and doing some other stuff, and I'm also saving up for EDF World Brothers coming out. We'll be doing a bunch of streaming of that whenever that drops, for anybody who's interested in EDF. Excellent game series. The brick notes, tell me what all was in there. Ooh, what do I have to deliver this thing to? Or maybe I've already did that. I think maybe brought it to a tree. There's something you have to do, like you bring these, you break them, and say you smash them, then you come up to the little altar thing, and you drop it off at the altar. Although I just don't see the altar around here. But I was trying to remember, you had the thing about the tournaments being delayed, which isn't that big of a deal. It's kind of like they're not, let's say they're not coming, but they're not, like, you have to have the update drop anyways, and if it doesn't start day 1, to me that's not like that big of a deal. There's not like that big of a deal, because it's like, I don't know, they might was going to wait till a couple days in anyways to start. Ooh, there's a lot of explosions going on here. But that one's not too big. I'm surprised they actually have the whole, like, you pre-register or whatever. I wouldn't have thought you would have to do that really at all in this game. So that was kind of funky to me. Although maybe these things are going to be a little bit more involved, or maybe you actually have to, like, that's how you set up your defensive team. I don't know enough about them. I still wish we knew more information, because I still can't really say too much other than, like, I'm not the biggest fan of bricks and arena. Like, well, I'm not the biggest fan of Expedition with how it is currently in this game, and I'm just not really much of an arena person in these types of games. I'd rather do the PvE stuff, the kind of PvP teams. So like, that's nothing really against them. It's just that's not the game mode for me, even though that seems to be the big thing that gets other people into these styles of games. So I can't blame them for kind of doing that. But I'd like to know a little bit more of like, why do I play it? Like, what's the rewards? What's going to be in the store? Does the store change? Because kind of like, I'm pretty far into the game with a whole bunch of my characters and my roster, so there's not like much for me to really need to unlock. So if it's something weird like, I was thinking I'm gonna put Demo Dummy in there, but I still find it weird that Demo Dummy is still to this day in the whole Expedition store. If it's a fig like that, will I play it too much? Probably not, because I don't really have that big of a need for them. I just kind of want to know, I guess, what's my reason to want to play. Because to me, that game mode doesn't sound as fun. Not saying it's bad, it's just it's not a type that I care as much for. But so I just kind of want to know what would be my like reason to play it, even if I don't find it as much fun. Like, arena is not that fun to me, so I would kind of maybe even skip it. But that's part of your daily, so you get some stuff for it. For that, you get some Redbeard tiles, which now for me master tiles, and all the figs in the shop in there. Otherwise, like, I wouldn't probably ever ever really touch arena too much. But I just kind of like to have a little bit more information about that. Although I'm also curious too about like defeating enemies, but like any figs of yours that get defeated can't continue on. Curious to see how that works. Although I feel like it's also very we're fighting one of these. It's very easy right now with kind of the meta in most things in the arena of like, you're going to lose some figs. Like, it's very hard, I think, to win the thing and like win it with nobody dying or everybody's alive at the end of it. So I am curious how they're going to actually like work that into it, because it feels like right now there's not much that actually like, how long can most people actually survive with that? Because I feel like most people are probably going to lose a fig or two in a battle, especially like some tanks get a little bit low unless you change way over to a whole bunch of revive comps. So you make some changes there for that. But sometimes, like, if you lose one fig, though, that whole like team is basically dead. Like, let's say if you're running Majestro's Tower, which I know is also getting changed, but let's say you're running it, and let's say Magisto dies, or you run out of maybe two of your like magical figs or something, you're not probably going to be running that set anymore. So I'm just curious how that's going to work, because you're really going to just have to have like a whole bunch of different teams then. But even if you do have some different teams, like let's say if you're going to run like a pirate team, but Redbeard dies, you're probably not going to run pirates again because they're just not going to be good. Are you just going to lose like a couple figs of each like core tag, and then just kind of be left with some like half worthless teams? Because like, I don't know, let's say you had a city team, but Sal died and Aurora couldn't revive him beforehand, or Aurora dies or something, and it's like, well, I don't really have a city team anymore. Redbeard dies, you don't have like a pirate team. Do you just then just throw wave after wave of kind of worthless mix and match teams at them? I don't know, there's some interesting stuff there. Expedition changes, I guess, are good. Like, they're not bad. I probably would have handled it the reverse way. I don't think I would have changed when time quests start. I probably would have changed when the Expedition started, or have done as some other people suggested, just maybe lower the threshold for the quest so they would be completable. Although also just like a preview for it would be nice too. So hey, I know this is the next time quest that's going to start. Like, I feel like a time quest calendar could have kind of seen us around lots of this stuff. We're probably gonna go up there. Also, that there can be a new domain like right here, which will be interesting. But so some interesting stuff there. Like I don't know if I would have handled it that way. Not saying that that's bad. It just seemed like an odd way to do it. Oh, and then mentioning about Magistro Tower being nerfed, or some of its skills being nerfed, which also sounds interesting the way they have worded it. But I don't know. I really need to hear more of that before I can make up like any thoughts on it, because I don't know anything about what they're actually going to be doing right now to nerf the set. And I just hope they don't like remove all the stuff so it's not like even really usable. Just like for me, I think what would be good, and it might be something that maybe you kind of change the way you gain enchantment stacks, although I don't feel like they're really that bad. Although maybe say enchantment stacks only work with like figs of this type or something, just maybe like a little bit less used, or just even like, or maybe have it fake death once. Like I would be perfectly okay with something along the lines of like how it kind of works currently is like allows I think tanks to kind of do like a payback attack if they take damage and they will like burn an enchantment stack. Not too bad. But then at the same time, you also have the attackers can sometimes do a bonus attack for a little bit extra damage every time they attack. None of these things I really have a problem with, but maybe kind of do it like that, and then also say, and if they like take fatal death or whatever, it can save them from that. Maybe just even do that, because it's weird how right now it feels like it does too much. Like, if they have a stack of enchantment, at least one stack of enchantment, they can, it will burn that or burn all of them, depending on how you have it leveled up. And it's also found it weird how it becomes worse the more you kind of have it leveled up. We would want to fix that. But something like, it saves them for death and gives them hardy. But then the next time that fig is attacked and hardy is removed, it gives them stealth. Or if they have hardy and they would have died for something, they get stealth. And I feel like it just saves them too many times. If you change the number of times it saves them, I think I would be perfectly okay with it. More or less, those people like don't like the way it kind of gains it. I don't have any problems with like some more things gaining enchantment stacks. I also find it kind of hard sometimes to gain enchantment stacks, although that's kind of I think part of the RNG of it. Like if you do have a like a team you go up against and they're gaining all the enchantment stacks, getting the good RNG rolls, yeah, it's kind of busted. But most of the time, at least I'm finding I'm not getting those good RNG rolls, and I'm not getting the tons and tons of enchantment stacks, so it doesn't feel too busted there for me. And maybe even try to rework it to focus more on like tanks and attackers doing the bonus attack, because right now it's kind of just used for sustainability. But if you change that, I think that would change lots of stuff there. But I don't think that is really too bad. Just need to hear more about it. It's just kind of weird how we're getting some stuff drip feed. I guess that's, they drop stuff now to kind of the content creators first. But it does feel weird we haven't heard more about the event, because that kind of, well, not the event, the new game mode, because that to me kind of feels like what I would normally say is like the biggest thing in an update. Like, hey, we're adding a new game mode. That's kind of a big deal. I don't know why they don't really talk more about that, answer some more questions, because there's some very easy questions to answer, just like what's going to be in the store. Will it rotate? Well, I don't know why I'm stuck on it rotating. I think it's just because I think that would sound like a good idea. Doesn't mean they're going to do it, though. Come on, stick up on me. Let's go ahead and thunder it up. Here, there we go. But, so, like, I would like to know maybe more about that. Maybe a little bit more about setting your offensive and defensive teams. What is it kind of like playing through it? How many teams do you have to fight? Kind of what's the idea, like I said, about when you get low, and it's like, like you run down to some like your main figs of each tag, and it's like, what do I do now? Redbeard's dead. Why would I ever run a pirate team without Redbeard? Some of that kind of stuff. Ooh, I think that fire shield protected me. Really nice. Let me go ahead and shoot them both off. Well, hoping to shoot them off. There we go. But so just some... I feel like there's like some basic questions they could have answered that would like have done good with the community. I don't know, maybe some of that stuff's just not finalized yet or what. Don't really know. It's not bad, it's just kind of like very piecemeal still, which isn't great to me, but it's not like it is bad. It's just like I don't really have enough to make any kind of decisions personally. Though, like I also said, this is a game mode that is like obviously not made for me, so me saying I don't like it, I'm not trying to be like negative. It's just like arena PvP stuff isn't my interest really in these types of games, so a thing that kind of like builds upon that wasn't obviously going to be for me really. Weird that I could like destroy this. At least to me it seems weird. But I'll take the thing. That's all my dailies done. Excellent. So let's go ahead and turn this stuff in. I'm going to go and do the weekly bosses, all 3 of them, or we'll try to do all 3 of them, and then move over to some stories. So I'll probably do the hangouts first, and then maybe do the story thing afterwards. Also need to cook some more healing food. Let's see, I want to go to... not the recipe, I want to go to recovery dish. Let's see, universal peas. I can make some universal peas. Is this rice or flour? That's rice. Okay, rice is something I need. Get a little bit more of. We'll not do that because it requires fish, and I'm saving fish for anything like new that I might like. Crispy potato shrimp platter isn't bad. I don't have much shrimp. Well, I guess okay enough shrimp meat. Or amount of shrimp, but I don't want to just like use it all. Make sure no character like I like this. I'll do extra good cooking. Let's do auto cook. Let's do about 20 of this. I'm gonna do some other foods afterwards. But it's like it's not bad. It's just I don't know. It feels like well, I guess really the basic way to say is we're getting like half of the patch notes, so it's hard for me to really like judge it when we don't actually have it. Northern apple stew. I don't know if I want pepper and apples mixed together, but that's just me. Let's cook some of this. Anybody really like northern apple stew? Okay, nobody. Let's go ahead and auto cook this. Maybe 30 of these. Mondstadt hash browns. I could do a whole bunch of these. Rosaria's least favorite or something like that. Well, she doesn't like the jam they dip him in or something like that. Got puppy paw hash browns. Yay. Okay, what else do we have for food? We'll do a couple more. Mushroom pizzas, kind of, because flour, I can get flour easily enough. Cheese, just kind of buy some of that stuff. I think this is your favorite food as well. A whole bunch of stuff here. I'm surprised it's that little, but it's probably like the cheese and other things. Like how we get all these just crazy amounts of bonuses and extras and everything. Let's go over to here. I need to make some more flour. I will need to make some more cheese. And I think that is good. I might go over there and buy some more as well. I have the money, so let's go over here and buy me some of that food stuff. I will need some more milk. I might need some more. No, potatoes I'm okay on right now. No, I'm okay with cabbages either, or two. Potatoes, yeah, we're getting a little low on potatoes. Let's go ahead and buy some more of these. I'll buy some more wheat too while I'm at it because I'm currently making some stuff. Then go over here to Good Hunter to buy the other, I think, already processed ingredients. But yeah, the update seems like it might be okay. I don't know if it's enough to like revitalize the game, although I don't know if like are people interested enough in that type of like game mode that would bring them back to the game if they've already left it. I honestly don't know. I'm not them. Like, it doesn't interest me, but that's just me, so I don't know about for them. I don't think that's like the big thing yet. Also, I think they need to get to the point where they actually can put in more minifigs and update. Hopefully, this one might be the start of that. Need to kind of have that, I think, continue a little bit more to really keep the game going. To like be a good sign that hey, people are actually kind of committed to this game. It's not just they keep on saying that look, there's stuff coming out. Let's say all the time, but like every couple months, they might not do as updates as quickly as some other people had done, or people want them to do. But hey, they're at least doing some stuff. We just kind of need to get to, I think, that point, and that will rebuild maybe some trust with the community or something. Though you also just need to give us some more stuff to do, because like there's only so much you can be kind of like interested in the game that doesn't really have like any updates for a while, or anything that like really changes anything. Like, I have a lot of stuff nearly maxed, so a lot of stuff kind of for me at this point is just like doing it again, or just like continue grinding or working the other characters, which obviously are not as good, and just kind of working on them to work on them. Like, the main reason I went ahead and like 7-starred Poppy and fitness instructor is just like, well, I get tons of them all the time for some of the different like weekly events, and like I don't really have too many other people I'm focusing on though that I really need that to spend that money on. We were going to do party setup. We want to go ahead and swap over to this party. I would like to go over to here. I'm going to confront Storm Terror first, then go fight the Wolf, then fight Will Daddy. And then we're going to do the commissions. Not commissions, hangouts. We are going to go on Datos. And apparently, let's go ahead and heal everybody up. Top. There we go. I might go cook some more food, but oh well. I just know I was getting a little low on like some healing food. Like, probably need to go top them all off, or like get 30 of these, 30 of those, kind of swap some stuff over like that. Really hope we can place these NPCs into scene. Well, not NPCs, but some of our players, or some of the adventurers, characters, whatever you want to call them, or whatever you call them in this game, that we have collected over the years. Well, not years, it hasn't been years yet, but like over the course of playing the game, I hope we can actually like place the ones there so we can actually kind of have something else for collecting them. Kind of like populate your house, well, if you want to say more like village, with some different people, some like actual people. Have them kind of standing around. Might be cool if they automate some stuff, or maybe you have to place them yourselves. Maybe you can place them and they can interact with some of the different pieces of furniture. Like, I think we saw like Betuor standing outside of a what was it? Some kind of like keg type stand thing or whatever. So something kind of like that, I think would be kind of very cool if you could have them maybe like just standing around like that. You could stick her in the bar, tavern like structure you make, just have her like drinking. Taking him downtown. Pop this, pop that, pop this, pop that, and then go back over to you, pop that again, and we just continue on, and we got you about half health. I'll take that. We could have done that cleaner if we didn't have Barbara not have her thing up. I swapped her and just kind of attacked a couple seconds and had to swap around. We probably could have did a little bit better rotation, but I would take just about half health in one go with just using 2 ultimates. Because I think I now have the Travelers. Yep, so next time he feels like getting down here and clawing at me, I can go ahead and stick that onto his claw, because that tornado is actually pretty good at destroying his claws when he comes down. I mean, it's not like the best thing ever, but I mean, because it's also like now on a higher difficulty and everything, but like that is pretty good, especially with the swells and everything else. Like I will very gladly take that. That is, certainly much better than using that on his weak spot, since that doesn't, it just kind of flies off. It doesn't stick to it. So yeah, there's not really much there. Hit them with the different things. Here we go. Pop this, pop. Not as good there, but like you kind of want to have your ultimates up. Go ahead and pop this, pop that, pop this, pop some more of this. Like, it's not too bad to kind of really mess him up. And oh boy, does she get her ultimate back quickly. I know that one wrong. I will go ahead and pop this, give that to you. You can go over to here, mess up his claw. Come on, hit him for the big hits. Pop this, pop some more of this. Okay, yeah, triggered that one a little bit too late, but oh well, I'll take it. He's gonna shoot at me now, and then he's gonna make all the platforms be trapped. But we can hit him again with another tornado. Get me some swirls going up in there. I like this sword. Do a lot more damage to you with that as well. Pop on the passive healing. Back over to you for the passive healing. Okay, up top again. Here we go. Pop some of this, pop that, pop this, and you know, just keep on hitting them. Hit some more of that, and he is dead. Excellent. We killed the dragon again. And you just see his corpse fall off. It's very interesting. Ooh, I will take those gladiator stuff. Oh, we might have to even get rid of some of these again. Or, well, yesterday when I was playing. Crit damage. Not too bad, not too bad. Although, just my main problem, I just don't really have the artifacts to upgrade. My artifact storage is basically full. I'm probably gonna have to like use up some of them in the fight with the wolf. Make sure I don't have any new messages. I might try ending stream before Josh's stream starts. Support by boy. I also don't know what he'd even be playing if he's streaming tonight. So I'm just kind of scratching everywhere, so I'm only using one hand right now to play, so I'm not really moving at all. I'll take out you first. You're a little bit more annoying. Let me go ahead and grab this stuff. Y'all drop decent loot. I mean, I don't actually even feel bad coming over here and fighting y'all on the way to fight the wolf, because hey, I get some Whopper flower loot. I think it's called Whopper flowers at this size. But hey, I get some stuff. Yeah, Whopper flower, nectar. Like I get some things from you. Some stuff from an Abyss Mage. Hey, it's a little bit extra. So I don't know if I need them stuff from them really too much right now. But hey, go ahead and stock up on some of it. That beats having to go farm them later. Like I need some stuff right now from the Sisson Mages, and like I really don't feel like opening up that like Adventurer's Handbook and marking them for hunt and then having to track down where they are on the map and where's the best way to go reach them to go fight one to maybe have some loot drop, maybe not. And it's like, oh yeah, you need like 30 of these for the next weapon upgrade that you want, and it's like I don't want to kill like 90 of them to maybe get the loot that I need. Andreas, Dominator Wolves. Such a weird random boss to me, because it's like very much a like side boss. But it's, I don't know, like more interesting than the rest of them. But it's just like, it feels so weird to me. Let me go and grab that. Here we go. And then this, oh, I was going to go ahead and pop this. But I guess I'll go ahead and, you know, pop some of these too. But I don't know, he just kind of feels cooler to me than the other bosses. Although Chow's just like a character that you can actually recruit, so it is kind of like weird looking for that kind of weird thing of like the character when you fight them in the story versus how strong he is when he's actually on your team after you beat him, and it's like, I don't remember that attack. Adventure, it's something different. He's just like, I feel like a very prime example of that. Just like the character that's, yep, he's just way stronger when you fight him. But yeah, he's not, I don't know, to me the most interesting thing. Like to me, I don't know, the wolf that's like close in size to you. I don't know, I guess I just like him a whole lot better. Let's go and just kind of, I guess, heal for a bit. Attack from afar and just heal and get frozen. Okay, we now actually triggered this. Let's go ahead and eat a bit of food. The dragon's kind of cool, although I don't personally like his design with his wings. I don't know, something about the wing designs like that to dragons don't really do it for me. I kind of tend to not really particularly enjoy them. Very interesting.
Let the show begin.
I mean, sure, let's go ahead and do this, I guess. I think we hit him there, maybe? So just do a little bit more damage to him. But also some of the gimmicks of that fight I don't really particularly enjoy with Dvalin. Child's okay, although 3 stages is almost a little much. Not too bad. I guess that's kind of really it for world bosses, at least for right now. New thing might be kind of interesting, although I didn't really too much care for the Primo Geo Vishap, but as like me and Lynx were talking earlier, I think Comfy in the game. You see me kind of multiplayer with him a couple times. Well, maybe you haven't. I don't know. I don't know what you've seen. But yeah, it's just like. Let me just. Sorry, I've even lost my complete trailers. Oh yeah, it's just like there's just really no reason for us to farm him. We didn't get Zhao, or we didn't really summon for Zhao, and like somebody doesn't want him, doesn't have him. Like, we don't really have a reason to go and farm that boss fight ever, really. Like, it doesn't give us anything unique that we need unless we have him and we need to upgrade him. So it's just like, I don't know why we would be interested. Like, it's not too bad, especially if we have like a good shield character. I use Betuor, she's decent at it. Her ultimate's pretty good for that, and her ability to eat the whole like special attack, or like his wave blast thing. The big unique thing about him that's supposed to be what makes him scary. How she can just eat that and just like face tank it and deflect it all back at him without taking any damage is kind of like. It's pretty good. Like, I'm sure if you had like the Geo characters, it'd be lots better. Like a shield user, Noel or Zhongli, it'd probably be way easier. But it's just kind of like right now. Oh, no space. There we go. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, artifacts. Let's see. Any of these at max? No. Let's go ahead and enhance this one, sure. Auto add. Okay, add in the 2 stars. Let's go ahead and get this one, I guess, to max. Even though this one actually kind of sucks. I get energy recharge at least. That's at least a good one. But I do want to just upgrade that. There we go. You get more stuff for them. Like, I just don't feel like farming all the artifact domains all the time.
We should be too.
I mean, that's not bad stuff. All 3 of his things really good there. Right, okay, these are all upgrade materials, I believe. Character level up, and character level. Yeah, okay, excellent. I'm trying to remember what else I was talking about. Oh yeah, like, there's not really much of a reason for me to personally fight the Primo Geo Vishap. But like, It's like I'm a little bit mixed because like it's not the most interesting. This one will be a little bit more interesting. Changing elements might be kind of cool. Hope it might be kind of random, so you don't know really what elements to bring. Let's go ahead and match. But he might be interesting. I just kind of hope they give him something like good to drop. Kevin and Dawn. Like how Dawn's youngly. Kevin, the Lollyfire maker, and Don's the tall Geo Daddy, Big Dong Jong. But just laughing is being recommended a bunch of like random like old Pokemon videos and stuff from like Diamond and Pearl and this whole bunch of like Dawn stuff. It's mostly like out of context Dawn, which is very just like weird. All ends with like Australian FBI open up. Odd genre to way to end off all the videos, but yeah, this is what I thought of instantly when I saw Dawn. I think some more stuff like Pokemon Masters that's
Today, I found a really weird looking.
I always like to hear Clee talk. But just it kind of makes me want to play that game again, but like it's not good as a free-to-play player. It's not like the best game. I enjoyed it when I did play it. Didn't really get too much good stuff. Didn't have like the meta, so you couldn't really complete the events. You couldn't summon more for the other things. And the best way to play that game is to like basically never summon, except for when you except for when you get something like really good, like one of the good banners that come up every now and then. It's just like I like playing one of these games where you never summon. That's why I haven't really enjoyed this game that much recently, because I haven't been summoning for the past like month. I haven't, well actually really over the month, been having withdrawal. Did summon on the Venti banner. Summoned once on the Child 110 pull to get me the Rosaria, and then that was it. I'm out. It was just kind of like this one was over. Oh my god, I want to know what my team had, because they're doing some big stuff. Especially compared to me. Although I guess I am doing some healing to at least keep them going. I'm not saying they really need it, but hey, I'm doing that. And I'm at least slapping some water on some stuff so they can maybe elemental reactions with it. Oh, I like how he's going after me the most. Well, that was... I feel like a freeloader. Wait, let me make sure I actually press the button correctly. Replenish resin. Okay. I just feel like when I click on this one, it makes it think I'm choosing this option, which I don't want to do.
Wine tastes the same as I remember.
Bomb.
I was liking that video. I was thinking like, you know, oh, now I can actually loot. There we go. Yeah, I was like sitting on that for a while. Excellent. All kinds of good stuff. Got one of each. Still don't have any prototype weapons. But just like, it was funny hearing them kind of talk about lore and stuff. And like, oh yeah, I hear that the voice of I don't remember his name. It's Zach or something. I think he streams a bunch, or he's supposed to, or something, playing this game, or he does at least play it. Like, oh, you must be very annoying. People come like, hey, do you know what the next story is? And it's like, we can't tell you that anyways. But I'm like, oh, why is they even said they don't really say much in the game? He doesn't. The new update, they don't have to go and record anything. Him and the voice of Lumine. I don't remember her name. I don't remember the name either. Guess I'm gonna go to. Goodbye, old friend. Sayonara. Have some healing. And I will go. Oh, they want to play again? I can play again. That went well enough. I'm just kind of sitting here off in the corner, just pressing the left mouse button, just like, yep, here we go. Mm-hmm.
It's really nice to de-stress.
Sup. For me, I thought that was the same character. Actually, I want to say it was. They changed or something. I kind of like looked away. I don't know what I saw. I'm going down here. Sure, I'll try it one more time. I can't elude it again, but sure, I'll just run it. It worked last time. Might not work the same this time, but hey, I will go ahead and take it.
Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
I like how much more damage they do than me, but I mean, hey, that's what they're really supposed to do, and stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. Stop going for me. Oh my gosh. I need a healer for my healer. Hey, if I can keep everybody alive, do a little bit of damage, maybe help trigger some reactions.
I'll protect Thorn.
I mean, this is at least good for Zhao, even though he's dead. I can maybe keep him alive. I mean, I say that he's dead. That wasn't my fault. There's only so much I can do when he dies that quickly. But he's all about like being low on health and stuff, so I can maybe help bring them up. Although my heal is now off. I hate how it kind of gets rid of it. Sometimes when you get down here, even though I have it up, should be like for a little while longer. Let's go ahead and get them up. So Yato doesn't have to use too much of his own healing food, assuming he actually has that equipped. I'm assuming most people probably do. Now,
Let's dance.
let me go ahead and get you healed up to 4. There we go. And I will do some more passive healing here. Ow. I like how much damage he does to me when he just like glances me. Now he's dead. I looked away for a couple seconds and I'm about to get welled. He's coming for me. I will take it. Can I? Yeah, I can't. Oh, I've got better at this boss fight? Question mark? Maybe? I don't know. I'll take it. Do I have 11 resin left over? Yeah, let's go ahead and call it. We're not gonna call this stream quits. I don't have to really play this again. So maybe I'll use some up at like a domain or something. But no, that's really not worth it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go over and do some of those hangouts, which are totally not a date. I'm gonna go ahead and open up my journal, which I already I think have max key, so I can't claim it. I feel like they really upgrade these. So, I also want to say, kind of disappointed that we're getting new hangout. Also, I want we get better hangout events. I was kind of disappointed in these. They were just very easy to go through and do. Took a lots of time because I think you have to wait like 2 days to get a key. And you need 2 keys, so it's like 4 days a piece for these, and you only can max store up 3, so I can buy 1 more of these as soon as it comes up, and then buy 1 of these, and there'll be 2 of them. It's just like, not too much. I'm going in the order of who I wanted to see the most. Wellspring of Healing, let's go over here. Begin Hangout. Sister Victoria's Vexation. And it seems like we're still going to be getting Mondstadt ones because we're getting Diona, which would be nice. We don't have any kind of like story stuff with her. And I guess my sad. The thing I kind of find sad is some of these characters, the only story stuff we have gotten with them, and they're very kind of like lacking. Uh, so I kind of would like to see a little bit more. But it's nice getting another one of her. Oh, sorry, nice getting one of her. So we get another kick that doesn't really have any story, whatever, as of yet. So we at least get something there. And I like how it wants me to go around. And then I also really like how, or I'm interested in getting a Noelle Part 2, so since we're getting already a Part 2, maybe would like to have Part 1 for the other people we have like no story of.
I sure hope Sister Barbara is okay.
What happened to Barbara?
Sister Barbara said that she was going out to pick some herbs earlier, but I'm afraid that she has yet to return. Perhaps I should report the matter to the Knights of Favonius.
I'll go searching for.
Well, I guess as the honorary knight, you may very well be a good fit for the task. Not to mention, it would save me the trouble of reporting the matter to the knights. All right, I'll leave it to you. Before Sister Barbara departed, she said that she was headed to Wolvendom to pick some herbs. You could start by looking for her there.
A fetch quest? I like how I immediately turned back into Barbara. Okay, so all the way up over here. It's going to be a journey, but we will do it. Oh, let's go ahead and collect these, not rare flowers, but I don't feel like I have that many of them, so I feel like that makes them rare. Oh, wait, these aren't the flowers. There's a couple of flowers down here I once said that was kind of like rare or something. Yeah, some of these or something. Maybe they're not really that rare, but I don't feel like I have too many of them. So like I said, to me that makes them like rare. Or like if I need them, I'm not going to really have them at the time, like the Valor berries or whatever for Rosaria. Had to go and mark some of them on my map to go loot. So you get a whole bunch more for that, but I also need to go farm the ice boss more so I can level her up more. Said more, a whole bunch there. And it might be a little bit fun to go do that when we actually have the new ice cube out. Might be a little bit of a fun way to actually do some more farming. I think you might even have like a limit to the amount of times you can fight though, or there's some like weird obscure respawn things. I've tried like teleporting away, but sometimes I teleport back and there's one there, and sometimes I do it and then nothing's there. So I don't know if maybe you can do like each one twice a day, or you maybe give it some time or what. But that will allow me to get more ice stuff, maybe even a little bit quicker. I can teleport over like to the ice flower, kill that, get this loot, teleport over to the ice cube, kill it, get its loot, then teleport back over to the flower again. Did I see a chest? Or was that? Yeah, there's a chest. I thought I saw someone there. I'll make him move here because I thought I saw the flashing for this. Okay, let's come up here, and I guess work my way over here. I'm not going to go too far into here looking for loot. I do know where some of them are, and it would be nice to collect these while I'm over here. I mean, I think only Razor right now uses them. Maybe somebody else does. I don't have everybody. I don't really know what all their like level up stuff is. Sometimes some like the more obscure stuff's only for like one of the characters. But hey, you might need it for something else later. And I think you also can cook with it. Here we go. Grab that. Grabbing all this stuff on my way over here, especially when it's all like some of the crafting pieces needed like 100 of like each. Well, I think 100 of like the basic and 100 of like the gray metal or whatever to make like just basic furniture. It's like I'm gonna need to kind of stock up on this stuff. Okay, she's over this way. But hey, while I'm here, like I said, maybe go ahead and pick up a couple of these. Sure, go and grab some more Sunsetias. Oh, there's Barbara. Hey, I'm just beating on a tree out here in the wilderness. Take that first, thank you.
How strange.
Ooh, another one.
I can't seem to find any.
You looking for that?
Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Is something the matter?
It's weird. I have currently some powder in my ear for like an ear infection, and I'm just hearing it constantly pop as it's moving around while I'm like moving my jaw. But for some time, we decided to come looking for you.
Oh, I see. No need to worry. There hasn't been any sign of danger. I'm just here to gather some red wolf hook berries, that's all.
There's red ones.
But the strange thing is, there should be lots of wolf hooks here, and I can't seem to find any. Well, anyway, no need to worry about me. I'll just have another look around here, and if I can't find any, I'll just...
Miss Barbara? Aw, she's not here either.
Oh, somebody seems to be coming this way. Oh, I'm sorry, but please just keep quiet, okay? Don't let them find us. Because... well, just because.
This one sounds a little bit more interesting. Cause I tell them, hey, she's not here or something. I don't know.
Alright then, let's head this way.
Look at that bush on my face. There we go. Literally, we went behind one more tree. Okay.
Keep your voice down. We mustn't let that person find us here. Oh, this should be a good spot. Let's wait here for a while. Well, it's a little embarrassing to say, but in Mondstadt, I often perform songs for people. Because it's been so well received, the other sisters have started encouraging me to perform across Tivat. Now, more and more people are showing up to hear me perform. I'm happy to see such turnouts, don't get me wrong. But now, people always stop me on the street when I go shopping or when I go out for personal matters. I know that all they want is to get my autograph or to ask me how I'm doing, which isn't a bad thing. And I'm very thankful for all my fans, but there are simply too many of them. I always do my best to fulfill their requests and not let them down. But sometimes I feel that I just don't have the strength to do so. Even when I'm in the church, people will still come hoping to greet me. I'm constantly in a state of tension no matter where I go. The reason I came here was not only to find wolf hooks for making Tunner's cough medicine, but also to have some quiet time alone. Do you understand that feeling? To sit peacefully and not think about anything? Just by yourself? It's simply the feeling of relaxation. It's been far too long since I've had that feeling. Before I knew it, I was out here all day and forgot to return to the city. Oh yes, there are plenty of the normal variety, but I'm looking for red wolf hooks. No matter how hard I look, I can't seem to find any. I clearly remember that they always grow here. I guess that's all we can do for now. Although it certainly isn't nice to treat someone that way. But today, I simply wish to keep to myself.
I mean, this one I feel like there's a better option, but I really want to know this.
Huh? What do you mean? You... I'm sorry. I think we should go. Yes, it's time to go.
Wow. Okay, I chose the really wrong one. I want to. Okay, yeah. Okay, so apparently we do not pick that one, even though that one kind of like made sense. Oh well, I guess I don't know. It felt like nice because we have 0 hearts right now.
Even when the reason you understand it's been fun. Oh yes. I guess.
Maybe if it was worded a little bit differently or something. I don't know.
Well, my father has always worked at the church.
Interesting.
And the church has always looked after me. I guess it was only natural for me to join the church when I grew up. And besides, my sister works in the Knights of Favonius. Oh, I can't even begin to compare with her. Not only is she adept with a blade, she's also capable of shouldering all the Knights of Favonius' matters on her
I
own.
wish we get an option like, oh, it's your sister, so and so, so and so, so and so.
That's just who she is. I've never been able to come close to competing with her.
Is your sister Amber?
Aside from singing and performing, I don't really have any abilities worth mentioning. Besides, my singing alone could never truly heal the wounds of others. I suppose that's another reason why I decided to join the church. To learn how to truly heal others. Though I may not be particularly skilled in battle, being able to heal the wounds of others is good in its own right. At least, that's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. You are the honorary knight after all. Feel free to find me for healing anytime. Alright then. That person should be long gone by now. I still need to find some of those wolf hooks. I can't seem to find any of the red variety anywhere. Oh, your help would be much appreciated. Let's search the nearby area. I'm sure we'll find some in no time. Strange. I'm almost certain I've seen lots of red wolf hooks growing here before.
She keeps saying that, and I've never seen a red wolf hook. I did loot this area pretty thoroughly. Well, not very thoroughly, but I mean, I did pick up a whole bunch of loot.
Oh, these must be the red wolf hook berries that Barbara is looking for. Let's gather some and bring them back to her.
Oh gosh, I've been out of the circle for a while, apparently. Are they all under the locks? Oh, wait, what was that? Can we just pluck the lizard's tails off? Oh, take it.
Oh, were you able to find some red wolf hook berries?
Yes.
Let me have a look. Yep, that should be enough. But it's still strange. I know for sure that I've seen lots of red wolf hooks growing here before. I wonder if someone had already gathered them all. Well, never mind. Thankfully, the berries you gathered should be just enough. Let's go!
I guess run all the way over here. Like I was just floating there in the air. Barbara.
Glad we finally made it out of there. The Wolvendom Forest is a nice getaway to be alone for a while, but there's not much sunlight. If you stay in there for too long, you can't help but start feeling a little gloomy. A little sunlight always helps keep your spirits up. Yes. Now that we're here, I'd like to go to Dawn Winery and check on Tunner's condition. I've told him before that he should take it easy and rest for a while, but he never seems to listen. He even told me not to let Guy know anything about it. I'd like to check on him before going back and deciding which medicine I'll need to make. Would it be possible to, ask for your help again? If you could go back and report to Sister Victoria while I check on Tunner, that would be a big help.
Sure.
She's most certainly worried about me after being away so long. And besides, there's a lot of matters I still need to take care of back at the cathedral. It would be better if I let her know the situation. Oh, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it.
There's some stuff here. I don't know, maybe we might need some of that stuff, I don't know. Mechanical contraptions or something. I do think it's interesting how quickly I felt that. I mean, I guess the wording was maybe a little bit creepier, but it's like, hey, we could just chill here. Spend the time. I mean, I guess that was she kind of want to be alone, but hey, we were already kind of alone there together. I don't know. But I don't know if Bob was supposed to be one of the ones that likes you or not. I'm assuming like she has a crush on her sister or something, maybe. I don't know. Oh,
you're back
and Bennett.
again. If you're looking for Sister Barbara, she's yet to return. Oh, I see. Thank Barbados that she's all right, but it sounds like she won't be back anytime soon. Perhaps I'll have to pass her responsibilities in the cathedral to someone else. Oh, well, that's most kind of you. I certainly wouldn't want to trouble you. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, you could help tidy up around the cathedral a bit. People tend to bring dust in as they come into the cathedral, so the floor is often quite dirty. Cleaning and the like have always been Sister Barbara's responsibility. So the moment she's gone, everything starts getting dirty. Yes, that's right. She always said that she could handle it herself and that there's no need to ask anyone else to help her. But she does often appear quite exhausted after she's finished with the cleaning. To be honest, I'm most surprised that you are willing to help, or rather that Barbara is willing to let you help. However, this would help to lighten her burden. Anyway, I'll let you handle the cleaning for now, Honorary Knight.
Okay, we are there on the outside. I was sure if we were doing outside or inside, because like, maybe we could actually literally be cleaning inside. Because like people could bring dirt, dust, whatever inside.
I'm starting to think that she works much harder than... Sister Victoria told me you already helped tidy up the cathedral. Thank you so much. I just returned a short while ago. I can't thank you enough for how much you've helped me today. Both here in the cathedral and back in Wolvendom. You must
What's up,
be thirsty
Barbara?
after so much work, no? How about I treat you to a drink?
I think my character's very thirsty. We have a harem.
I've just remembered that the Cat's Tail is promoting a special drink recently. Miss Margaret said that the name of the drink is Fantastic Summer Serendipity Coral Sparkling Tea. She also mentioned that it's her secret weapon to beating Angel's share in drink sales. Word is that the drink's pretty good, but there's always a line to get it. We'll probably have to wait if we want some. If you'd rather not stand in line, I could make you a glass of my very own chili brew. Which would you like to drink?
I mean, that one sounds a little bit more romantic, but it sounds like you kind of want to do that, so I guess we'll do this one. We'll stand in line.
Yeah, it does sound amazing. I'm not sure how Margaret came up with such a name,
I don't think it's Margaret's doing it all.
but I have heard that the drink is quite popular now. There's even a line of people waiting to purchase it every day. If you'd like
A
to
day.
get one, we should head over to the Cat's Tail as quickly as we can. However, even though I've already requested a half day of leave from Sister Victoria, she still insists that I let her know where I'm going. With so many people trying to get in on the newest Cat's Tail offering, I'm worried we'll have to wait for ages if we get there too late. Oh, I've got it! Why don't you help me check in with Sister Victoria while I get in line at the Cat's Tail?
Sounds like a
That'll save
deal.
some time. What do you think? It's settled then. Let's meet up at the entrance to the Cat's Tail. It'll be fine. I'll just tell them that today is my day off. I'm sure they'll understand. Let's get going then. See you at the Cat's Tail.
Like I'm just standing there creepily behind the edge.
Yes, my child? Oh, yes. Sister Barbara just submitted her request for half a day's leave. She said she had plans with a friend.
Friend.
I must say, though, it is quite unusual for Barbara to request time off just to see a friend. But that's beside the point. What is it you'd like to ask me? Oh? You mean to tell me that Barbara intends to accompany you to buy this special drink? Then you must be the friend that she mentioned, I presume. Seeing as you're the honorary knight, I guess that's fine. Well then, please take good care of Sister Barbara. Well, as you may already know, Sister Barbara is quite popular in Mondstadt for several reasons. Although the citizens here may only be acting out of good intention, there are too many of them, and Sister Barbara can't handle it all. If they appear while she is working here at the church, we can come and intervene. But if she's approached by fans during her time off, then she can only fend for herself. And not to mention, she's too kind. She'll always try to fulfill the requests of the citizens of Mondstadt, even when it takes a heavy toll and leaves her more exhausted than actual working hours. So with that in mind, we thought we'd have Sister Barbara always tell us where she'd be, just in case we need to come rescue her from the crowds. My hope is that Sister Barbara stops pushing herself so hard.
Interesting. And let's look for Barbara around the Cat's Tail. So far, a decent enough event. Although I do think the more I see Barbara with a new voice, the more right it feels for her. Though I do still kind of miss her old
Look
voice.
At the crowd of people. And there's Barbara! Oh, thank you for all your support. Please, one at a time.
Barbara-sama, I never expected I would have a chance to meet you here today. Are you here attending to matters for the church?
Like how weepy sounds, Barbara-sama.
I guess you could say that.
Barbara-sama, may I get your autograph? My daughter Ellen is a big fan of yours.
Oh, is that so? All right, just one moment.
Oh gosh, Barbara-sama, I love your style. Please tell me how I can be more like you.
Barbara-sama.
Really? Well, I'm still learning and growing myself. I guess all I can say is, do your best every day.
Oh, Barbara-sama!
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 Oh, my!
Persuade Susie.
Please, Barbara-sama, teach me your style. How can I
Gotta
be
be
more
more
like
like
you?
you.
Sure. Considerate to others. Huh? Aren't you that honorary knight? You and Barbara-sama must be... official business. Oh, I thought... Apologies. I just got so excited when I saw Barbara-sama.
Barbara-sama.
Yes, you're right. Being considerate to others is the right place to start. Barbara-sama and the honorary knight in the same place. This must be incredibly important official business. I'll take my leave.
Hello, Schultz.
Barbara-sama, you're so hardworking. If I put in as much effort as you, who knows where my apprenticeship would take me?
Please on the step.
You must be the honorary knight. What are you and Barbara-sama doing here? Oh, of course. Barbara-sama is working after all.
Obviously.
Forgive me. I'll leave you in peace.
Barbara-sama, can I get an autograph? Oh, Ellen would be so happy. She's your biggest fan. Wait, Oh, is that right? Well then, I'll leave her to it. Ellen looks busy with her training. Some other time, perhaps.
How do I do, Papa?
Where
Hey,
did
Pats.
everybody... The lowdown? You mean you persuaded them to leave for now? I understand everybody's enthusiasm, but the longer I stay here, the more people will gather. It's always been that way. I just don't know how to turn them away. In the end, the Knights of Favonius always have to come and restore order. Aw,
Wow.
if only I had your way with words. Here. It's the fantastic summer serendipity coral sparkling tea you wanted. I ordered this one especially for you. I hardly ever get a day off. Why don't we take a stroll outside the city together and finish our drinks? It's nice to finally relax for a while. Thanks for accompanying me. Come to think of it, this is the first time we've gone for a walk together. When I heard you'd received the title of Honorary Knight, I thought you'd turn out to be more of a solemn character. But now that I've met you, I can't quite believe it. I never thought... Oh, I hope I'm not offending you. What I mean is, for someone as young as you to achieve the title of Honorary Knight, it's amazing. Jean must really believe in you to grant you this title. I hope I can be as great as you one day, so I can help everybody around me too.
Sashay.
But, you know, all I can do is sing.
Tra-la-la. La-la-la,
So
tra-la-la.
sorry. Always thinking about myself.
Someone to chat to would be better than just standing around.
We've walked a long way. Why don't we take a break up ahead?
We're gonna scare Timmy's pigeons.
Go, Barbara, go! It looks so peaceful here. Nobody's passing through except us.
Let's rest
Let's
for a
rest for a
while.
while.
I guess we have to ask the person in the woods.
Yeah, it's a little embarrassing. Do you know what an idol is? I guess you've heard that I sometimes sing for the people in Mondstadt. I can use the power of my vision to heal physical wounds, but it's no use on someone afflicted by sadness. I found out in a magazine that there was such a thing as an idol. In the magazine it said that an idol was a person that spreads love and hope through song and dance.
Song and
I
dance.
don't know if it's really possible, but at least the residents of Mondstadt seem to like my singing.
Would you make them a cross reference? Yeah.
Really? That's so impressive. Do you know that idol? They sound like a mighty vision bearer.
She dated her cousin.
Still, using song and dance to heal the sick of heart, it's easier said than done. I don't know if I'm up to it. I'm not even very good at being a deaconess. Aw, if that really is true, then that's amazing. Thank you. It's been a long time since I've had such a long conversation, and it's all me complaining. Oh, thanks for listening. The support of an honorary knight goes a long way. So, we've still not finished our drinks. Let's finish them off while we're here. We can rest today, but it's back to the grindstone tomorrow.
Okay. Well, now with that, I think we're going to change over. Oh, I forgot about this. Are you still in the same spot, my man? Yeah. Your friend, but she's been well. Had an experience once, and it put me off mushrooms for life. But if you ever make it to Sumeru, I must say the trees, they are simply exceptional. Since the last time you saw me, I've been on another round trip, and you emerged unscathed. Sumeru has a whole tribe of experts dedicated to the protection of merchants like myself. Tribe. There are a lot of rules to observe, but safety is not an issue. Speaking of rules, I presume we shall proceed on the same basis as always. Guess we'll give it another go. Haha, marvelous. So here's how we'll do it this time. We do business. Excellent. And it's not. Let's go ahead and confirm exchange. Yeah, sounds decent to me. All I can think about is D-Luke. So I already did that one, done test run, and oh, do want to go right quick though and go over to Battle Pass. Let's go and get that 35. Come on, that 36, 37. I might even go try to scavenge for some of these. I might be able to get some of them. Might do that 3 bounties. Claim all, excellent. And then we're going to start on Zhongli's story quest, I think. At least just start it. We have face come aboard the Pearl Galley. Jade Chamber Secretaries. Wu Wang Hill. Wu Wang Hill. Because that one gives you 3 and this one gives you 2, 2 and 4. Oh my gosh, just click. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna go this one. And we'll talk to the Millith about the situation. Wish those things were better marked on the map. Here we go. Excellent teleport spot. And we're going to at least get started on this. We might be ending it soon. I don't know. It's feeling a little tired. Boom. Feel like it's getting a little hot.
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
What's up, Dapai?
Oh, why is that? Has something happened?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active Ruin Guard presence in this area, even though this is far beyond their normal area of activity. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that they simply left their ruin and marched off all of a sudden, for no clear reason.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. We have very little intelligence at present. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noises are often heard coming from within.
Boo.
As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters. In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols. We must not let innocent civilians come to harm.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but it just wouldn't be worth the risk.
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
The self-confidence
I
of
could
young
beat
people
10
is
of
an
you in a fight.
extraordinary thing. Well, if you're genuinely offering, I did see some Ruin Guard footprints on the hillside, but since then I've been too busy warning passers-by to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh? Interesting. We'll
I'll take the case.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler. You have my gratitude. I will rendezvous with you once I have finished my patrol.
Thank you. Heading up this way, we'll take him out. Again, you can probably do it mostly on her own.
This footprint is huge. It has to be the one that guy was talking about.
Footprints do look pretty cool. How big is the area? Okay, we did go up there. Oop, just smacking everything, scratching.
Here's another one.
Mm.
A trail of ruin guard footprints leads us here to a ruin guard over there. Delves into. This is long overdue. Feel the beat. Go and splat.
So soon.
No touching. Try till I'm dead. Go and splat.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to do this with this particular team. I think I will need to go back into my main team for this one.
Go and splat.
Okay, so we'll want to go ahead and swap over right quick.
Let's dance. Prepare to be blown away.
Go ahead and splish splash him. He is taking a bath.
Nice and spicy. I'll protect us.
Okay, I need not to splish splash him off. Let me go ahead and heal everybody up though.
Be gone. Let the show begin. Take this.
Let me go and pop this, pop one of these, throw this out here. Kind of try to keep gathering them up together. Because they're not that hard. Just make sure you do enough damage to both of them. But I do want to try this again with this team. They aren't as good. I still like them.
Power cord. Written in the stars.
Lower your resistance to everything, please.
Power cord. Delves into. Access denied.
Go ahead and pop this, pop some more of these. Basically just keep freezing him. Let me get back up here. You keep shooting your eyeball out.
Access denied.
go keep on.
This is long
Go and
overdue.
pop one of these.
Barbados, I got this. Let me scribe. Delved into. Feel the beat.
Loot? No. Okay, I guess not.
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll find some more.
And I guess I keep looking for more of them. Ooh, there is something over this way. I see it up there. Let's go get it while I'm over here. So how often am I likely to come back out here? Not much. Grabbing the lapis stuff in case that is also needed for housing. Just guess what was in here. Apparently it would seem nothing is the answer. So where is the next area? Just like this way? Although we do have a Sealy. A Sealy friend, lead me to your home. Fairly easy and straightforward, actually. As you might be able to tell, I have like never really came down to this corner of the map and it really explored. So I think like this place where I've marked with food. One of the other towers I marked with food. Oh, here he is. I'm like,
Check this out. Isn't it awesome? What is he wearing? I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one? Excuse me. His name is Mr. Cyclops, actually.
Mr. Cyclops.
Sort of dumb name is Ruin Guard. Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute. Wait, what? Do people seriously call him that? Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. It's his job to sell this kind of stuff.
So I'm doing the child store instead.
Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty new kind, huh? I've never seen one that can fly and talk before. Hey! Just because you get to play with Paimon all the time does not mean that Paimon's a toy!
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child?
What's the situation,
What's the situation
here?
We just, found him.
Uh-uh. You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area. It's extremely dangerous.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up, the consequences would be...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine. He's one of the good guys.
Mr. Cyclops?
We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad
He's a
man.
bad man.
I'm just trying to help. I've always been hopeless at dealing with children.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again! My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. But I'm all on my own, and I don't know where to find him. You came all the way from Snezhnaya? Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. Here you go. What is it? Looks heavy. What the? My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tusser. Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of
Just a
mold.
few.
Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much more from selling toys. Yay! Thanks, nice lady. Alright, now we gotta make a pinky promise. You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. Wow, that one nursery rhyme kinda says all you need to know about Snezhnayan culture. Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother? Great idea! Alright, off we go! Alright! Finally, now I get to see my brother!
Well, at least want to see the meeting of this. Now, we'll probably be calling it here. And then now we kind of want to see the Zhongli quest. Big Dong Zhong. I guess we just... I'm gonna climb up there. Like a civilized person.
Where has Master gone this time?
Civilized. You sure there's no like treasure chest hidden nearby? Back and forth in my mind a bit about what I should write in this letter. Usually I write to my family back home, but recently I've gained a pen pal. Like a pen pal. He's also got here at the Northland Bank, but he's on duty during the day while I'm on duty at night. To tell you the truth, I don't even know his name. One time I accidentally left the letter I had written to my brother at our post, and then perhaps the other guard mistook it as a letter that I left for him. He even wrote me a reply. I could read between the lines and tell that he was probably very lonely, so I thought it would be good to go along with it to help him in this way. But eventually writing to him also became a part of my life. I've even started looking forward to receiving his letters. Hee hee. Hee hee. System rage confirmed. Hee hee.
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir? How can you...
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fun.
What is he doing here? Yay, my brother! I found you!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Tusser. My goodness. What a nice surprise, Tusser. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anthon? Is everybody keeping well?
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tusser? How have I not heard anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys, so obviously I thought you were on board. And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops. Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice lady to help me come look for you. Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tusser's money.
Tusser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please, promise me you won't do anything like this ever again.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Tusser. I hope you said a big thank you to them.
Yup, I always remember my pleases and thank yous. Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us. That's it.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally.
It makes
I know
sense.
we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think? Come on, you know I'm just a pawn and all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing the game. I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it comes to our little sparring matches.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You aren't gonna fight now, are you?
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice lady? Are you guys enemies?
No,
Friends
not
with
at all.
benefits.
Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tusser said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbingers?
Yes, about that.
Oh, I thought it was a mic auto. Keep going.
Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. But Tusser is still so young, and in his eyes... as I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right! My brother's the greatest! He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend!
Just humor me in front of Tusser, if you would be so kind.
Like he hasn't even asked who Mr. Cyclops is.
Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right away.
Hey! Slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with debt collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tusser, duty calls. I'm sure Miss Nice Lady here will be happy to keep you company while I'm out, though.
So we still need to keep babysitting for you? Sure! I really like this lady. And anyway, she made a pinky promise to take good care of me.
Take good care.
Ah, well, it sounds like Tusser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway. Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tusser's entertainment fund. I want him to have a good time while he's in Liyue, so take him anywhere he wants. If need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
Okay, that's not really that bad. I kind of want to see what the toy store is, but I think we'll wait for that.
Looks like we'll be hanging out with Child's kid brother for a while. So, where are we going to play first? How about we start with the toy store?
Okay, this path thing is weird. Like I said, I think I'm going to end it here. Got a decent bit of stuff going on, kind of interesting. Got another hangout event, a couple more of those to go through. Those are at least kind of taking a little bit longer, but it's mostly kind of just like, I don't know, I feel like it's traveling. It's like reading a couple things or watching it be said and then just kind of moving. But yeah, this is so far so decent. Interesting I picked that one instead of the one I had originally wanted to do, but I will take that. So until next time, Betuor Gripley signing off. Goodbye and have a wonderful day, and I hope you are maybe looking forward to the next update. I know I kind of am. And that's for somebody who wasn't looking forward to it originally. So until next time, goodbye and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.